Hello ladies and gentlemen and welcome back to the channel. Today we have got the cup final in the Magyar Cup. So we have won the league as well. As you can see here, we've won the league by 6 points in the end. I thought we'd jump straight to the cup final because we won it a couple of games before the end of the season. So it was quite easy in the end, the victories, because we went on a fantastic run of form. So we were back in the Chelsea game when we were last here, and we also played Dynamo. Now we went on a good run. We were unbeaten in the last few games. A draw against Ujpest, but then a win against Haladas in the cup, both getting 3 goals in each game. Beating ZTE, Mezcovez. You can see we actually smashed things, really. In the Puskas Academia game, that was crazy. I kind of wish I'd have brought it to you because I think we were 2-1 down maybe in that game. Or no, we went 1-0 down. We brought it back to 1-0. They scored in the 85th minute to make it 2-1, which levelled the tie. So it went to extra time. And then from that, I brought Hugo Novoa on for the extra time period just to get some fresh legs on because we were down to 10 men. And he ended up scoring a hat-trick and absolutely smashed it. And ever since, he's scored in every game. So he's been playing up top now. Alejandro's been dropped to the bench just because of how good Hugo Novoa's been. And we've changed it to an advanced forward up there. And it seems to be working very well. So I'm very positive about that. Now, with that said, there are obviously we've got the MTK game today, and then we'll take a look at kind of how the season's gone and look forward to next season. We will be in the Champions League as we were this season because we've won that league. But you can see here, this is the cup final team. We've got a bunch of players out injured and having fitness issues. Not really worth playing them. I think the squad we've got is comfortable enough to get the victory. Hunt Wagner in goal. Kuznia playing at right back has been very good recently. Collins and Adam Lang in the middle. So Lang getting some play time. Patrick Lanza at left back, who's been fantastic. Benye, who's got young player of the season, I think, or was in the top 3 in Hungary. And he's developing very well in that deep line playmaker role, which is good to see. Ivane and Marcio, again, playing very well in that central midfield role next to each other. Mauricio, sorry. And I think it was Ivane and Renier have been eyed up by the Brazil manager. So it looks like positive stuff there. They might be getting into the Brazil national team at some point. He came over to watch one of the games. Speaking of Renier, we have got him on the right-hand side, playing very well, as you'd expect. Salah on the left, and then Hugo Novoa, who's been fantastic this season. Could beat the record for goals in a season, which is currently held by Benteke with 26. But with Novoa on 26 already, today could be the day to get that win. So let's jump straight into the game and get that victory. Come on, boys. All right, so a throw in nice and early, 8 minutes in, on this right-hand side. Plays it into Renier. He should hopefully be able to get a cross in. He does. Backstick. Salah is not anywhere near it, but he's able to kind of get that ball and look to possibly get the ball back in the box. He does well. Renier's at the backstick. So return is saved off the bar. What an effort and what a save by the keeper. Phenomenal save, tipping it up onto the bar from that downward headed effort, goal, shot. What am I saying? Downward headed effort. That's what I was trying to look for. But we've got the ball again. I'm very confident in this game. Frankfurt were the team that beat us last year in the final. MTK, I think we've beaten every time we've played them. They have caused some issues in those games, but nothing as much that I'd be too concerned. They are 3rd in the table as well, so they're not a team to sniff at, but still something we could or should be able to deal with. But Benye's been able to play that ball out wide to Renier, looking for that ball outside. Maybe he does. Kuznia is able to get that ball across, surely. He's got to be able to get that in. He cuts slightly inside, drills it across, and somehow that's gone in. Hugo Novoa's got the goal, so he has beaten Christian Benteke's record of goals in a season for Red Bull Debrecen, which is good stuff to see. He's been fantastic, especially since that semi-final game against Puskas Academia. He's been absolutely phenomenal. He's banging in goals left, right and centre. A great signing overall. Alejandro's got some work to do if he wants to get back in the side, certainly. It's headed down by Collins. Mauricio back to Beignet, who's able to kind of, where he sat there, he's able to see the whole pitch and really able to dictate play, which is very nice to see. Sandri's dropped off the ball and has had quite a few injuries, so that's why Beignet's played so much this season and has really developed very well. Patrick Lanza, though, getting the ball in, and Renier with the header, back stick. That's 2-0, 30 minutes gone. This is got to be an easy victory. We just got to play it safe now. There's nothing to stress about. It's a good goal. Again, Renier's been able to do that all consistently this season. He's had quite a few headed goals that he's scored at the back stick, nodding it in, with Lanza getting the cross in. Brazilians are linking up. It's good to see. Renier driving forward now. Is he going to be able to get a second in the game? It looks like he's going all the way. Fires a shot. It is well wide of the target. Fluffed it really. Bobbles and trickles wide. So the ball is launched up the field. Goalkeepers got that up there, but Patrick Lanza's won that header. It has fallen to MTK, who are going to look to create an opening and an attack now. Hopefully we can kind of nullify this as soon as possible. And if we can go in a half-time at 2-0, I'd be very pleased with that. Hopefully we can kind of keep this clean sheet going. Mauricio's won that ball, which is good. Salah into Beignet, back to Lanza, into Lang. Look at this. We're just keeping the ball casually, like you do. Up to Nivoa, who's won the header somewhat, but no one's around him to really help him out there, which is understandable. It's a long ball upfield. It's gone all the way through, but Lang was there to kind of recover back ground and get that ball. That's got to be offside. He's got to be miles off. Yeah, he's miles off. We kept that line very well. Considering we've got Collins there being the cover player. He was a good few yards offside, which is absolutely fine by me. Look at that. And the fact that they're paying Boad Ramos on this side is just weird to me. He's absolutely smashed us previously when it comes to goals, and he's scored loads. Got the golden boot a season ago, and they're playing him out wide. Strange, but we're doing well. 2-0, nice and comfortable so far. I don't think I'll change anything at this stage. Mauricio's looking a little bit tired, so we might swap him out for maybe Bonaventura or Sint-Graven, but nothing too much to worry about there. Let's get straight into the second half. So Ivan with the free kick. It's nice and deep. Up to Collins. Gets the header away. Fires it home. And it is 3-0. That's got to be it in the bag now. 55 minutes gone. We've only got a few minutes left. I think few minutes. We've still got a good 35 minutes left. But it's confident. I'm confident enough now to really be able to comfortably say that we've got this in the bag with a great header by Collins. So a throw in on this left-hand side. Patrick Lanza into the box. But it is headed clear. Mulher. Lang with the ball. Collins now into Renier on the right hand side. He cuts it back to Beignet, who looks over the top to Kuznier. That lovely little back and forward. You see the flare in the top right. This is a ball into the box, and it is headed clear once more. Now Boad Ramos is going to look to counter attack. Plays it up to Moa. We have a bunch of people back. I mean, I'll be impressed if he does manage to work something. He does look long, but Salah is back and wins that ball. Nivoa wins the flick on, but again, no one's near you, mate. You need to hold on to it rather than just flicking it on. So they are coming straight back at us once again. But are we able to get that? No, Lanza's kind of let that run over his head, and they are looking for that 1-2. He's not able to track his man, and Zuckerberg is going to get that ball into the box to Ramos, who heads it just over the bar. It's a little warning sign. He is coming off now because it looks like he is injured, but that's a warning sign certainly to say we need to up our game. Another flare going off in the crowd. The boys are loving it. And Renier back to Ivan into Mauricio, fires it just wide of the post. So not great. So we will bring off Mauricio's, as we said. I think we'll pop Sint-Graven on. Got a bit more athleticism in there for now. And we may look to change things up again in a little bit. But yeah, it's still looking good. Another few minutes gone. 10 minutes to go. Let's bring a couple of players on. Let's bring Kiss on for Salah. And why not? Roque Santa Cruz can come on from Renier. Put Hugo Novoa on there. And yeah, Santa Cruz can come on for his last game. He is retiring at the end of the season. That's one thing I didn't tell you. Jujovic has retired halfway through the season. We did offer him a contract as a coach, under 21 coach, I think, and he is with the squad. And Rocky Santa Cruz will be doing the same, so he'll be joining up with the coaching staff when he does retire at the end of the season. Looks like it could be a second yellow card for MTK. Yep, that's a yellow card. He is off. It should be nice and easy now for the last 3 minutes for us to be able to take this home. And there it is, the win. Magyar Cooper Cup is ours. A fantastic win, I have to say. Very happy with that. Nice 3-0 victory. Pretty comfortable in the end, so nothing too much to worry about. But it's good to see another trophy in the bag. We're consistently winning things. Won the league 2 years running. We've won the Magyar Cooper Cup twice now in the 3 seasons we've been here. So we are getting a bit of a regular now, which is always nice to see. Glad to see, obviously, the boys are loving it, enjoying it thoroughly. It looks like this sign's broken. Oh, no, it's back. It's fixed again. But good stuff. I'm very happy with the win. And we'll take a look now at the end of season review and jump straight into that and see what the board thought of the season. Oh, look at this. I am in the Hall of Fame. 7th place in the Hungarian Hall of Fame for managers, with 3 domestic divisions, because we won, obviously, the 2nd division, as well as this league twice now. 2 cup competitions and a score of 246 in no time. I'll be honest, next season, we could probably be up the top with that kind of record. I'm quite confident that that could be the case. But yeah, we'll jump straight ahead to the review and take a look again, unless something else happens. All right, so here we are, the end of season review. 2 competition wins in the home of Hungary. It's the 2022 season. Let's take a little look. So the new arrivals, there were quite a few arrivals in this season. So Ivan A came in latter stages. They're very happy. I'm pretty happy with him. He's done very, very well. 10 million is quite a lot of money, but I mean, I'm happy to spend that on a young player, 21 years old. Patrick Lanza, the left back, again, did fantastically well since coming in. I only joined halfway through the season, but at 8.25 million, not too bad. Collins has been brilliant. I mean, I'd have said probably better than a C+. He's played 50 games for us this season, done very, very well. Bonaventura, again, another very good player. A bit of experience that I think we needed in that side to really help the younger players develop. Great signing. Alejandro, it looks signing of the season, apparently. I mean, yeah, he was good. Not sure about signing of the season. 22 goals in 43 games isn't bad, though, I have to say. Ronan Salai also coming in. Yeah, he didn't perform as well as I'd hope. He turned up in a few games, certainly. 12 assists, 11 goals. I mean, it's not a bad tally, but I was kind of hoping for a bit more with the quality he had. René Vidot was loaned out in the end. We paid over the odds for the player. I mean, we paid £14,000 for him, and he's actually looks all right. I don't understand that, but okay. Santa Lab, again, over the odds, 1.2k. I think that's not bad, really, considering. A fullback, which I think can certainly come into the side at some point. And Gwen, they were very happy with that. We got him from a rival. We got him on kind of a cheap deal. It's not bad at all. Dan Lewis, another player that has come in, an American centre-back. Board aren't happy again for whatever reason, but still I think a good signing. And Kiss also coming in from Puskas Academia, who did alright. A lot of sub appearances and maybe might develop and play a few more games for us next season. A bunch of players who did leave. Diwali did end up going as well, as I'm sure you may have noticed throughout the season. But no, nothing else really spectacular there. And loan outs, a few of these players aren't actually going to play for us anymore. Tonheiser, Kondrak and Barani are all going to look to leave along with Nikitsha. They'll be leaving at the end of the season, but Vidot will be coming back. Santalab will, Carrera will, and Dan Lewis at some point. I think Dan Lewis will be a bit later on, but certainly those 3 players, Vidot, Santalab and Carrera, may even be looking to fight for a first team spot in pre-season. But let's jump again to the season results, and we can clearly see top of the league here. Fantastic wins. Look at that run of form there. I mean, there's only 2 losses all season. I mean, it might not be long until we get an unbeaten season. First in the table though, 7,531 average attendance, 18 goals by Hugo Navarro, who's our top goal scorer, which is good stuff. Then we've got the Champions League. We reached the group stage as they asked us to. Alejandro getting 11 goals in the competition. I mean, especially those earlier rounds, we smashed teams. Finishing third, I'm not too don't feel too bad about, really, considering we had Atletico Madrid and Paris Saint-Germain in there. We were never going to get promoted, especially the first time in the Champions League. We did get the win, obviously, in the Magyuka Cup. Nothing so too amazing, but a win's a win and a cup's a cup. It's always good to see. And then finally the Europa League, which we did get knocked out by Chelsea following our win at Dynamo Zagreb. Again, I'm not too bothered about that, really, and I hope they aren't either. Big win, 7-0 win against Sarajevo in the Champions League qualifying. Lovely. Match to remember was that 4-3 that we ended up winning against Dynamo in the Champions League qualifying again the first time we played them, or I think it was the second, actually. And then goal of the season was Kalmar. Was it Kalmar? Yeah, Kalmar. Kalmar is right there, the ginger legend. Scoring against Puskas Academia to get us in the league early on. Good stuff. All nice to see. It's good. I do like this feature in Football Manager now. It's very nice. National reputation has not changed over the past season. We did get a sponsorship deal come in, £18 million a year, which is good. A lot of sponsorships there as well, all from the Red Bull kind of backing, which is nice. Merchandise sales are high and not bad at all. And a bunch of shirts sold. Salai, obviously Hungarian international, along with Kalmar. So big players that would be shirts being bought. And then Renier, Bonaventura and Alejandro all getting high merch sales. So this was the formation we mainly played this season after changing it up earlier on, which was obviously ended up being a good decision. Most players getting over a 7 rating. Salai, the only one who didn't in the first team there. But all very good players, all very happy with how that's performed. Accolades, though, as we go there. I did win the Hungarian Manager of the Year, which is good to see. Zolt Kalmar got Fans Player of the Year this season, which, makes sense. He did perform very, very well. Patrick Lanza with the Young Player of the Season, only coming in halfway through the season, so that's very good. And Alejandro with Signing of the Season. Zolt Kalmar with Goal of the Season. Novoa with top goal scorers, 27. Renier with 14 assists as top assists. Most player of the match was Kalmar. Highest average rating was Kalmar, as you'd expect with those two. And Beignet got most passes completed, which again makes sense. I said that it's kind of how he looks at the game from that deeper role. He's able to pick out those passes, which is lovely. Novoa getting a bunch of player in the match awards, which are record breaking. Most assists by Renier, which is good. Eric Kuznia is now on 71 appearances, which is the most. Juzak, mostly goals by a player, 30. What? Is that from an older one? I think that's from a previous season. That really confused me. Highest transfer fee paid is wrong because we've paid more than that. So I'm not entirely sure what's happened there. Let's ignore those record breakers and move on to the ending here. So we saw from Imre Kovacs, the Hungarian Football Free Press, Red Bull Debrecen owe everything to a fantastic start to the season. I mean, it wasn't a fantastic start. That kick-started their assault on the title. It was an awful start. I don't know what you were watching. Fisco from the Hungarian Football Daily said, once Red Bull Debrecen got rolling early in the season, it looks hard to stop them going on to this success. I mean, again, we weren't great at the beginning of the season, but sure. So this is the overall best 11 at this point. Hoekvarner in goal, Kadu at right back, Tavali and Collins in the middle, Korhut at left, Sandri and Kalmar in the middle, Sinkgraven at attacking midfield, which is interesting, Zuzak and Renier on either side with Benteke up top. Good stuff to see. But yeah, I mean, great season. We look forward to next season, certainly. Hopefully we can do a bit better in the Champions League. What we'll likely do is if we can get through the qualifications, we'll do that straight away. Get to the stage where we will have the group stages all lined up, get the draw, play the first game in the same episode, and go from there. Hopefully that'll be nice and easy. Otherwise, you'll see us at the beginning of the season when we've lost in the Champions League qualifying rounds to some random Bosnian team. But I hope you did enjoy, like, subscribe and all that good stuff, and I will catch you next time.